Once upon a time in a quiet mountain town, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Ethan. Ethan's mind never rested. His thoughts chased each other all day long, and those thoughts made him anxious, tired, and overwhelmed. He worried about the future. He regretted the past. His mind felt like a storm he couldn't escape. Because of this, Ethan struggled to sleep. He couldn't relax. He even forgot how to smile. One day, Ethan heard about an old man who lived in a remote village deep in the hills. People said the man used to be a famous psychologist in the city. He had helped thousands of people find peace in their minds. Now retired, he lived close to nature, far away from the noise of the world. He spent his days quietly, and sometimes he gave advice to the few who came to seek him. Ethan felt a spark of hope. He thought, maybe this old man can help me finally calm my mind. After many long and exhausting days of travel, Ethan reached the hilltop village. There he saw a small wooden cabin covered in ivy. On the porch, the old man sat peacefully with his eyes closed. Ethan approached carefully and said in a soft voice, "Sir, my mind is full of thoughts I can't control. I feel restless all the time. I want peace. Can you help me?" The old man opened his eyes and smiled gently. "So, you're searching for peace," he said. "Come with me. I will give you a small task." He led Ethan to a tiny backyard. There he filled a glass of water all the way to the top, so full that even a tiny movement would make it spill. He handed the glass to Ethan. "Walk from here to the end of the village," he said, "and then come back. But remember, you must not spill a single drop." Ethan looked surprised but nodded. He wanted to succeed. He held the glass carefully and began walking. The road was narrow. People passed by. Dogs barked. Children played. Shops were busy and noisy. But Ethan didn't look at any of it. His eyes stayed locked on the glass of water. He walked slowly, step by step, completely focused. The villagers noticed him, but no one disturbed him. They understood he was learning something important. Finally, Ethan returned to the old man. "I did it," he said proudly. "I didn't spill even one drop." The old man smiled. "That's good," he said. "But tell me, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Ethan blinked in surprise. "No," he said honestly. "I didn't notice anything. I was only focused on the water." The old man nodded. "That is the secret," he said softly. "When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no room for fear, confusion, or extra thoughts. You were thinking only about the water, so your mind became quiet. You were not sad about the past. You were not afraid of the future. You were simply here." Slowly, Ethan understood. This was the peace he had been searching for all along. Peace wasn't something far away. Peace wasn't hidden in the mountains. Peace wasn't something the old man could give him. Peace was already inside him. He just needed to live in the present moment to feel it. With a grateful heart, Ethan said, "Thank you. Now I understand. If I want a calm mind, I must keep my attention here, in this moment. That is where real peace begins." The old man smiled again as the sun began to set. Soft orange light touched the ground. Birds flew home across the sky. Ethan returned from the mountain village a changed man. Not because life became easier, but because his mind finally learned how to rest. He had found the key to peace inside himself. If you enjoyed this story, share it with someone who needs calmness and clarity. Thank you for listening, stay peaceful, and see you in the next story.